on the front porch. It's out of the wind, so it's not bad, is it, Cass?
Why
You look bundled up though. You look cold.
So why are we late?
We're not late. We're right on time. Just wait.
Guess what Gary's getting for Christmas?
What?
2 or 3 tripods and 2 or 3 phone holders.
I had the tripod. Somebody broke one of my. I actually have 2 more tripods, but somebody broke one of my phone holders. Who was that? Cass?
Well, you better go find that
All right.
tripod before my arm hurts.
I'll go grab the tripod real quick. Why don't you? Because we'll need to show them where you've been spotting the coyote.
Okay.
So we wanted to tell you guys about a coyote we've seen about 5 times in the exact same place. Cassie can tell you while I find the tripod.
Oh, Kevin, is it winter there? Are y'all in Alaska? Maybe we are. Maybe we are. I'm pulling it up so I can see the chat better. It is 62 degrees, but the wind is cold. Also, dogs. Go on. It's a little windy, and I was in the warm house, so then when I came out here, it felt cold. Is that okay? But we're late getting on here because I thought Gary said, I got everything set up. I'm like, okay, so I come out here. Where's the tripod? Where's Gary? Trying to open my bottle of water. So finally, I'm like, Gary, I thought you had it set up. Well, I've been looking for my tripod. So I think those need to be spun around is the problem. Yeah, it is.
No.
Promise you.
No.
Spin it around. Oh. See? That's better. Ransom's messing with his bike. But Gary's like, I can't find the tripod. And so then there was another tripod, but it didn't have a phone holder. So now my arm is the tripod and the phone holder. So I got my other phone so I can see comments. That's a lot of warm clothes. It's a hoodie and it's a sock cap. That's all there is. It's not like I got my hunting clothes on. A hoodie and a sock cap. That's it. Let's see. What's people saying other than Kevin, since Kevin's being mean to me? Merry Christmas, Stephanie. Finally here on the live. Here, I should put over here so I'm looking at you and the chat, not just looking down. Dawn says, hi, Gary and Cassie. 75 here in Central Texas. Hello, Douglas. Cowboy Short said, if I've got a predator problem, he's not far away. Well, we've been seeing the same one. And it's always when we're not ready. So, Ransom has been working hard on these handlebars that are too far forward, buddy.
Too far.
Look at this farm kid engineering over here. So he needs those handlebars to be pushed back. So he's got them up, he's got the bike up with the weight on, trying to push them down. Where'd you find it?
Shop.
The shop that you went to 3 times?
Well, no, I didn't go that many times. It was back by the tractor.
So we'll get it set up here. Ransom's convinced that his handlebars are too far forward.
Why?
All right. Sorry about the hiccup here. But guess what? It's farm life, people. Sometimes you take your...
You misplacing your tripod has nothing to do with the farm life.
Sometimes, Cassie's not even letting me finish.
Can't do it.
Sometimes you take your tripod onto your tractor, and
back.
then when you're done, you sit it down by your tractor because it's farm life.
They see I was in my flannel pants.
You have to roll with the flow of the go.
So Cowboy Short said, if we have a predator problem, he's close by.
A predator problem?
So is that what the title was?
Yes. So we do have lots of coyotes that have been coming in, and did you tell them whenever I left a while ago?
Not really.
Oh. So Cassie, the first time we noticed this one, it's a baby, Bella. That's Bella.
It's a young one. It's not very tall, not very big.
And the first time we saw it, it was when Cassie was driving in the driveway.
Yeah, and was that after church that time?
I think so.
Because I know the last time I saw it was when I was driving in the driveway after church. And it's weird because we don't come home from church at the exact same time every time. Sometimes we stay 30 minutes late, sometimes 45, an hour, 20. But as soon as I pull in, it runs in front of me between the chicken tractor and the persimmon tree and the water tank in that area. But it's more like the persimmon tree and the water tank, I feel like. Is that where you've seen it?
And so when I came out, and
It's like it's just hanging out until we pull in and then it goes.
when I came in, I saw it straight down the driveway to the left of the black walnut tree. So just right. See what that big cow or big brown thing is out there? I don't know if it's cow pile or what, but that's where I saw that. So, hey, our brown farmhouse.
There's only about 200 cow piles.
Well, there's one big one. So that brush pile, look straight past the brush pile
That's
to the
where
left.
you saw it?
So anyway, we have seen the same coyote multiple times, and it's always at night. So we either need to look into something we can do with night vision type optics or spotlight, one of the two.
Yeah. Let's see. What is one dessert that you have to have for Christmas? I really like pecan pie. I like cheesecake the best more than anything, but like Christmas, Thanksgiving, I need some pecan pie. Last night was my school's staff dinner, and it was at there's several people in the Shoto area that have Amish style cooking at their house. Is that how you would call it? It's not like really a restaurant. You have to have reservations and things, I think. But we went to one of those for our staff Christmas party, and there was coconut, which I should have had.
I had it. It was really good.
You don't always get a good coconut cream pie. There was chocolate, cherry, and pecan, and I had to go with the pecan.
Cassie,
Am I done with the Christmas shopping?
are you? Okay, the question should be, Cassie, have you started any Christmas shopping, or do you plan on doing any Christmas shopping?
Oh, I plan on doing some if I need to. But Gary has done most of the Christmas shopping because he don't have no job, so he goes while I'm at work.
Whatever. I have taken the time.
I think there was Apple last night too.
I have taken the time to order several presents online. So we do have presents ready to be wrapped and put under the tree. Now that we have a shipping container with a lock on it, they're locked in there. The kids don't have a key. I got the key.
But they're gonna know it's in there.
I don't care.
I don't even want them to know it's in there. So yeah, I do know what we need to get Jacob, our nephew Jacob.
Yeah.
He wants. I told Sarah we're getting one of those airsoft things and a target that catches the
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
BBs. That's what,
The airsoft.
are they BBs?
Let's call them airsoft. I don't know.
So that he could practice in town.
Okay.
And Ransom is wanting an airsoft with a scope on it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, he already got a present that is pretty big, so we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll have to check that out. I got his bike fixed, by the way, so that's why I went over there by the bus. There's a good spot where I can turn it over and
I wondered what you're doing.
crank it up. So he is now riding.
So Gary's going to head out in about 8 minutes or so and take Ranger down to the church. They are having the youth progressive Christmas dinner. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
And they go several different houses. One for, hey, don't lick me. I don't like that. One for appetizers, one for main course, one for desserts. And between appetizers and main course, there might be one for salad. I don't know. They go to several different houses. And then when they're there, they eat a portion of like a 5-course meal and then play games or have different things going on. So they're supposed to wear their pajamas, Christmas pajamas, and he needs to be at the church about 4:20.
So I'm going to be leaving in a few minutes. I will not be taking Bella with me. Bella is
Gary and I's wedding cake was a cheesecake.
Oh, we love cheesecake.
Yeah. They asked what kind of pie for Christmas, and I told them my favorite thing is cheesecake, but I like a good
Pecan.
pecan.
Pecan pie is awesome. I think if I don't have pecan, any kind of pie that would go good with vanilla ice cream. Blackberry, apple.
I like cobblers.
Blackberry pie, apple pie. You heat that up and put some scoop of vanilla ice cream on it. Now we're talking. Now we're talking good
And
stuff.
we got to be off of here by 5 because we saw Chestnut Hills Farmstead is taking you guys along to their kids' Christmas program at church. So 5 o'clock, Chestnut Hills Farmstead, Grounds family, if you would like to link their channel for us, you guys go watch their kids in their Christmas program. Our kids' Christmas program was this morning. Everything is itchy out here. Our kids' Christmas program was this morning, and it was on our church's Facebook, which we shared on our Facebook, and then it's probably on YouTube if it hasn't yet. It should be in. We are having computer trouble at church, so it might not be on YouTube.
Cowboy Schwartz said peanut butter pie. I love a good peanut butter pie. I just don't get it very often, and I've never made one. So go infrared so you can see the coyote in the dark. Yes, bro, that's what I'm talking about. Infrared, or there's another name for it. I can't remember.
Night vision?
It's another word than that. But anyway,
I don't know. I don't like that kind of stuff. I'd rather it be daylight and let me really get a look at it.
But the problem is coyotes love to come up in the dark.
I know.
And then Bella loves to. Yeah, I'm talking.
Oh
about
my
you.
goodness. She goes outside our bedroom window. Roar, 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 and we're like,
Bella loves.
Sometimes though she's just barking at Shelby because Shelby has gone a little further than Bella can go, and she gets mad at Shelby.
Yeah.
Is it the blue light?
The blue light special at Kmart. No. There's no blue light. I don't know what you're
Beer
talking
is falling asleep.
about. Bella.
Oh.
Spell check. Spell check got him. It's okay.
I don't know what the blue light is.
Yeah.
Peanut butter pie. I don't know. I'm not a big peanut butter fan.
There's something wrong with Cassie. I don't know what. Who doesn't like peanut butter? I mean,
I like it in very minimal quantities or in Reese's.
so you do like peanut butter and chocolate. You just don't like peanut butter by itself.
I like peanut butter and jellies very rarely. Hi, Terry Bell. So what do you guys want to talk about? Because Cassie's going to start yawning.
So let's look at the next thing we're doing. Tonight we're going to have a movie night, and we wanted to talk Christmas movies a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And see if you guys had any recommendations on a really good family-friendly Christmas movie. Something we haven't seen. We've seen all the classics. Elf.
Well, I wouldn't say we've seen all the
No, no,
classics.
no.
Elf isn't a classic game.
No, I know, but all the ones our kids like. We've seen all those.
There might be some that we haven't seen, but I looked
Home Alone 2. Out.
I looked on Hulu.
We've seen them.
And I didn't really see anything on there that we hadn't seen that was kid friendly. I saw a couple, and then I common sense media'd them, and there was foul language in it. Blue light for night vision. Okay.
Best Christmas pageant ever. We saw that at the theater just the other day.
A Boy Called Christmas? And what streaming service is that on Grounds? I forget. We have Peacock too. We need to go look on Peacock.
Also, there's the classic movies like
Oh, but I forgot. YouTube has all those free movies.
Miracle on 34th Street. YouTube has free movies?
Yeah, remember that's what we watched last time.
Okay, you're getting down now, Bella. Down.
Free Christmas movies. So, free Christmas movies, YouTube.
So Cassie's going to search this up some. But if you guys have any titles, Hallmark, The Santa Claus, The Night They Saved Christmas with Art Carney, Grounds Family said Netflix.
Okay,
Hey, Lori Carp.
we can look on Netflix. I haven't looked there. A Boy Called Christmas. So, it's not going to pull up, but
And
hang on.
this will be mainly for Mazzy and Ransom. So that age group is what we're kind of targeting. Because Ranger will be gone to his progressive Christmas dinner tonight. And I have a projector and a big screen. I'm going to be setting that up for them to watch. Dolly Parton's Christmas of Many Colors. Cassie loves that movie.
Oh, look at Nico coming in clutch.
What does Nico have?
He sent me all the streaming things with all the Christmas all the Christmas movies on the different streaming.
Okay, so we know
Streaming.
we have Hulu and Disney, right?
Yeah, and Netflix.
Okay, so read through those. We'll leave off Prime right now. We don't have that currently.
Read all those?
We'll read a couple. Ow, Bella.
Okay, so Netflix, A Christmas Prince, A Christmas Prince, The Royal Wedding, A Christmas Prince, The Royal Baby. Mazzy would love those. Falling for Christmas, Christmas with a View, A California Christmas, A California Christmas City Lights, Christmas Inheritance, The Holiday Calendar, White Christmas, Holiday in the Wild, The Princess Switch. So some of you guys are probably going to say, I've never heard of any of those. So on Netflix and different things, especially in the kid genre, they have movies that are like only on Netflix. So it's not like one that you grew up with or you saw in the movie theaters or it was on TV. Like it's just Netflix. So then on Hulu, Elf, which like Gary said is a classic and we've seen. Polar Express, we've seen. Jack Frost. I'm not sure. I saw that and I don't know if the kids have seen the Jack Frost one. You remember that one?
Yeah.
It's an oldie, but a goodie. Easy. Fred Claus. I was trying to remember what that one was about. Home Alone 3, A Christmas Carol, Miracle on 34th Street.
Lori says you're overdressed. She is Lori.
That's what Kevin said. So, Disney, there's several on there. The Search for Santa Paws, we've seen that. So, Home Alone, we've seen. Noelle is rated G. I don't know if you've seen that. Rise of the Guardians.
I haven't seen that. Noelle.
Then there's all those Santa Claus movies on Disney. Ice Age, A Mammoth Christmas. Now that would be probably funny.
Oh, Ice Age and Mammoth Christmas?
A Mammoth Christmas.
What's that on?
It's on Disney.
Oh.
That would probably be funny.
The kids might would like that.
Prep and Landing. I don't know what any of those
We are both representing, Karen. We both have on Reckless Saints of Nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I gotta take Ranger.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. Does that really count?
Here.
Isn't that a Halloween movie? I don't want her.
Here's your co-star, Bella.
Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. All right. Well, thanks, Nico. If
no
anybody
problem.
was wondering, there's like either he made this himself or he Googled it.
I'll be back.
A user guide. All right. See you in a little bit. Hey. Get back. All right. So, the Christmas Chronicles. Gary and the kids watched that a couple nights ago when they made gingerbread houses. What snacks for movie night? Usually it's just popcorn, especially on a school night. We usually just have popcorn. But there is a channel on YouTube that has, there it is, free to watch movies. So on YouTube, there's this thing right here, movies and TV. And that has a lot of free movies, which I watched Nacho Libre the other day because two people I coach with kept saying quotes off of Nacho Libre, and I had never seen it, and they were driving me crazy. So I finally went and watched it, and it's really funny. It's Jack Black. It's his first one right here. It's really funny. It's called Nacho Libre. Who all have seen that? But there's a whole lot of free movies and TV shows on this, and it's movies and TV on YouTube. So I figured if we can't find anything, there's probably a Christmas section on there. So, all right, I'm going to go back to the chat and see what you guys are saying. 61 here in South Keith, Colorado. So it's not super cold here, but the wind is just enough, and the house was so warm when I came outside, I thought it was cold. So you guys can just leave me alone. Lori wearing socks with her Crocs, probably. You guys are still talking about pies. Okay, so the Santa Claus with Tim Allen, that was on, I think that was on Hulu when I looked up things, and that's a classic. Okay, so it's 59 where Kevin is. My watch says it's 62 here. I'm cold. Uh-oh, someone's coming. Ransom. Ransom, we're going to watch a Christmas movie tonight. The Littlest Angel. I'm going to screenshot these. They're telling us some movies we should watch.
Ooh.
So we do have a predator problem.
Who is that?
I don't know, they're going kind of slow with their window down, aren't they? We do have a predator problem. I've seen it twice. Gary has seen it 2 or 3 times. It is a,
Go over there by show.
well, you have Chips, what do you think she's gonna do? Several times when we've pulled in the driveway, let me see if I can flip you around and you guys see it. Let's see here. This is on kind of
Me
a...
and my mom saw it. It was kind
Bella, leave him alone. So, this is the persimmon tree. Here's the chicken tractor. Right there is the water tank. So we pull in the driveway, and from about right there, it runs across, like between the persimmon tree and the water tank, somewhere in there. It runs across and it comes over here, and then it hangs out just long enough, and then we go in the house to get something, and it ends up way down over there. The problem with on this side of the house is there's a house there, there's a road, and then there's a road that goes this way, and it's all like the flow of the land isn't real great for taking out predators. So over on this side, when there's predators on this side, if they are where this pond bank is behind them. And then the lay of the land over here, we're on this high spot. So, and it keeps getting blurry because of my hand. But when we're shooting down at the ground about everywhere we're shooting. There's also no roads or houses over here. There's a house here, but there's no roads or houses. And then there's just, it's hard to tell on camera, but the lay of the land on this side makes for trying to take out predators better. On this side, I'm a little less comfortable at nighttime. So there are spots that I'm more comfortable with, but most of those are back around this way because as we're shooting down, the road's right there and you're still shooting towards the road and there's more houses. Now back over here, I've shot at some coyotes before because it's hard to tell on camera, but we're up on this high spot. It goes down and then quit getting fuzzy. Right over there, it goes back up again. So might be hard for you to tell what I'm talking about, but some of you guys might understand. The lay of the land, there is dirt, field, grass behind the predator, as opposed to over here, it's more just that road, if that makes sense. Like, especially right there. I don't know. So, growing up, Gary and I were not surrounded by, well, at my house growing up and then his house growing up, we weren't surrounded by neighbors. The lay of the land was a little different, surrounded by woods and things, and you didn't have to worry about stuff. And so here, it just makes me a little more nervous because there's houses, there's cars, there's roads, there's other people's animals. I would love to eat something, but the people will probably say, why are you eating? But, you know, when you've been through different classes and things, I can still carry every day at school. So I've been through a lot of classes about, she's really watching you, about your, now I'm trying to think of all the words, I got distracted. But what's beyond what you're shooting at? Your shot selection, your shot count. Can't think of the word. Kevin's probably yelling it at the thing. But your, if there's a predator, if there's an intruder, you can't just think about that one thing. You got to think about what's beyond it, what's behind it, what's behind the wall, what's beyond the coyote down there. So I can't think of the word right now. But anyway, surroundings, but there's a more technical word. But you just got to think about all that stuff. So it makes me a little more nervous here. But there's certain places that I'm not nervous because the lay of the land kind of goes like this. Anyway, that was a long explanation for whatever I was talking about. So.
Isn't it supposed to be showing these up there?
Well, I have this so I can see the chat a little better, but I'm not really going by it, am I? So at 5 o'clock, Chestnut Hills Farmstead is taking you to their kids' Christmas program at their church. So you need to go check that out at Chestnut Hills Farmstead at 5 o'clock. We'll be off by then, so you can go to the Christmas program. So, yes, accounting for every shot. That's still not the word I'm looking for, but all those things are right. Yes, just awareness, where it's going, what's beyond it. It's not just that one person. There's a wall, there's a door, whatever. Like, that's ground into our head when we go through all those classes, that you got to think about everything else that is happening. So, when I'm out here and there's a coyote, that is going through my head. Like, yes, there's a coyote, but also, like, a car just went by and it's right there. There's a house. There's our neighbor's cows, our neighbor's horses, our neighbor's whatever. So anyway, it's a lot and it stresses me out, especially when it's dark. So this little guy, it's not a very big coyote. He's really small, actually. But this little guy is really close to the house. He apparently is just hanging out, and then when we pull in, he runs across. And
he's super close to our chickens too.
Yeah, he hasn't messed with the chickens at all. So Gary just pulled back in, and the dogs know what they took off, huh? I'm looking up something. So you guys have any other? Oh, the Lions just scored.
What Lions?
Catch and name him Toby.
Our Lions?
No, the Detroit Lions, probably. They were telling us some movies that we should watch for Christmas. We've seen most of them.
When you were gone, we watched a movie.
Add some soft dipping cheese to those Tostitos. Well, so we got these, and you better not eat them all, because we got street corn from Walmart. It's a dip. Hey, Outdoors with Vance. They I was telling them about the street corn that we like with these chips.
Yeah.
Is it just street corn, or is it a street corn dip?
Street corn dip.
You want to show it to them?
Yeah, that's great.
Well, I am hungry, but I don't want to eat and everyone be like, "Why are you eating?" Sarah said, "Hey, Rain Man."
You want some grapes?
Sarah said, "Hey,
We don't
Rain
want to
Man."
crunch on them. We're not going to
Oh,
crunch too much.
hi.
Here, you can come inside and eat if you want. I'll get the dip and show them.
So what else are we going to talk about?
Movies.
Get out of his face, Bella. Bella, use your manners.
The dog
These are grapes. Huh?
Bella can't talk.
She has dog breath.
Stinky.
Who ate that much?
Your whole family?
We just bought this today.
Your dad was here? Ranger?
Kevin said just to tell them they can either watch you eat or watch you yawn.
Eat.
Yes, Polar Express is good. They're gonna watch that at school Thursday.
Polar Express.
Street corn dip. So, yeah, don't tempt me, Kevin. I bet I can yawn and eat at the same time. But we get this at Walmart. There we go. Street corn dip. And look, we just got this after church. You better save the rest for me.
Here, come bring that clip in. We gotta put that up. You're either gonna come eat or we're gonna put them up.
It's so good. Ranger really likes it too. And I forgot my dad came and ate with us. There's no telling how much of it he ate. So what else do you guys want to talk about? We do have a predator problem. We really need to get some infrared. Cassie forgets she has a teenage boy in the house. Yeah, I know. Ranger probably eat that whole thing by himself. What do you find? Some little crumbs, Bella? I I really like the loading fireplace from the outside. Do you know the brand name?
New Air.
New Air. We got it in Missouri.
Yep, they are manufactured in Missouri, and
Kind of getting warm now with my hair back there.
they are manufactured in Missouri. They also make like a pizza oven that's built on a trailer.
Oh, yeah?
It's really different, but pretty cool.
Oh, I think we saw that at the Ozark Homesteading Expo, didn't we?
You don't want any of these fellas here.
Yes, we really like the movie The Star. So Ransom's watching The Star at school one day this week, and Mazzy, the older elementary kids are having a I always want to say Polar Bear Express.
Polar Express
It's
Day.
Polar Express Day, and that's what they're watching.
Bellow back.
Do they have mild on that street corn? It was medium.
Was it medium?
It's not hot though.
It's not hot.
I can't do any type of hot and heat or spice, and I can eat it just fine. It's not hot.
Yeah, I think the corn with the sweet corn actually adds a little balance. So even if it was medium, I don't think it's not very hot. So
A dog named Christmas. I'm trying to think. I'm going to screenshot that.
are you a Kansas City Chiefs fan too?
Yeah, I don't. So if someone said, what's your favorite NFL team? You can only tell me one. What would I say, Gary?
Dallas Cowboys.
Because that's what it's been ever since I was a child. Who do I root for? A lot of people. I root for the Chiefs. I root more for players than teams.
So right now we root quite a bit for Tampa Bay Buccaneers because Baker Mayfield is one of our favorite NFL quarterbacks, and he just kind of has a cool story. The way he was a walk-on at OU, and went on to win a Heisman Trophy and be the best in the world of college football, and then went on to be a first-round draft pick. And he didn't do great at Cleveland, but he's been doing really good this year with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So
Yeah.
pretty cool.
All Mine to Give is another movie. I've been screenshotting these.
All right, we're gonna look some up before so like 30 minutes after we end our live at 5 o'clock, we're gonna
Yeah,
try
so
to fire up the projector.
there's a lot of movies that we've seen that I have to see the whatever that's called, not the thumbnail.
The ratings.
No, the cover of it
Oh yeah.
to remember if we've seen it or not.
Somebody says you need to be the new coach of the Dallas Cowboys. It couldn't get much worse than what it is right now. So
Do they need a new coach or they just need some new players? I was
Well-
glad to see Tony Romo gone. He got on my nerves.
let's get Dak the boot.
Every time someone messed up, it was never Tony's fault. It was everybody else's fault. And then Dak has wore out his welcome. We need somebody else.
So we kind of stick regionally though, because if we like the Chiefs and we like the Cowboys, they're both about 4 hours from our house. The stadium, Kansas City's 4 hours, Dallas is 4 hour drive. So they're both relatively close, and I think that might be part of the reason we like them. Is
Bears fired their coach.
Oklahoma's never going to have an NFL team.
Yeah, Cowboys was just and Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and Michael Irvin and all them, they were really good. And they were always my team, and I still call them my team, even though they're terrible. And
Hey, Dallas does have it figured out. They're the most valuable sports
cool.
team in the world.
Kevin sent me from Grounds Family a boy called Christmas. I don't think we've seen that.
2021, so we haven't seen it. All right, there we go. I think that's probably going to be what we watch tonight.
So, yeah. I was going to show them the picture and see if anybody else had watched it before.
But Cassie's going to bring up the photo, so she'll show you that.
This is what is that called? It's not a thumbnail.
The movie poster?
It's
Like-
called something.
If you went to the movies, that would be the one big poster out front. Go Minnesota Vikings. Jody's a Minnesota Vikings fan. Hey,
I'd seen this when I pulled up Hulu and searched. It's with Dolly Parton. I wondered if it was cheesy or if the kids would like it.
okay, somebody says Deion Sanders is going to be the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
He's had success.
I'll take it.
He's had somewhat success at Colorado. He hasn't won a national title or anything, so he hasn't done great. He's done good.
The trailer is like the summary of the movie. Like you you watch the trailer to see if you like it or not. But what's that picture called? Like Gary said, they hang it up at the movie theaters. It's on the front of it used to be on the box of the VHS, but now it's the DVD case. Or it's like we give you a thumbnail. You see the thumbnail, it makes you want to click on it. So, whatever that's called.
Somebody asked me if I like to shoot. I thought Christmas shoot in Sepulpa. But the cattle shoot I really do like it a lot. Ed Kirkpatrick says poster. So I really do like the new cattle shoot a lot. Playbill poster. We haven't used it a lot yet just because we haven't needed to. But I do need to worm the cattle sometime in December. So hopefully I'll do that. Get to use it. What's Ransom chewing on? Grapes? Gingerbread. I don't know how they eat those gingerbread houses.
They're good.
They're terrible.
They are not good. If you guys, our next Walker Farm Fan video coming out tomorrow, you're going to see a little bit of a competition between me, Ranger, Ransom, and Mazzy on building gingerbread houses. Who do you think is going to win?
Me.
Me.
No, because we ate candy.
Okay, don't crunch on that candy in my ear, okay? I can't do the loud crunch. They come with this little bitty loud crunching candy, and it's not good. Gabriel would be a good movie. Well, Ransom, what's your favorite part about movie night?
We get that popcorn.
Popcorn.
That's what someone said. What's the snacks going to be? I said on a school night, probably just popcorn.
Good popcorn. We'll make it with the popcorn kernels and lots of butter and salt.
So at 5 o'clock, Chestnut Hills Farmstead is going live with their kids' Christmas program. I'm going to link it, and I want you guys to go watch it at 5 o'clock.
Love kids' Christmas programs because we just like seeing the kids lead people to worship and recognize Christmas.
It's a program. It's cute, but they really are leading you in worship, and they've worked so hard. So, Holiday Touchdown? Now that sounds like my kind of movie.
Terry Bell said, do you sell any of your beef to people? Yes and no. We sell a half a beef to people. So we have a couple of friends that bought a half a beef each from us in the past. Hidden Heights Farm has bought a half a beef from us. So if we do sell beef, we sell it when we drop it off at freezer camp. It's theirs at that point. They pay for processing. We just sell the beef. So we don't sell individual packages or anything like that.
Yep.
Make us a video making that yummy popcorn, K Barnes says. Well, it's pretty uneventful.
We just pop it in the microwave, but the key to it is using Redmond popcorn salt.
Yeah, we have Redmond popcorn salt, and then I melt about a fourth a cup or a half a cup of butter, like real butter.
Fancy.
And then I take a spoon and drizzle that over the top. That's what I did for the kids the other day, and they loved it.
You want to show them that popcorn salt, or?
Yeah.
You want me to go get it?
You know where it's at?
Yeah. In the pantry.
Sure.
Sue does not like peanut butter.
Sorry, Sue. Must be a sad life. It is for Cassie, at least.
Yeah, so this morning we shared the kids' Christmas program on our Facebook page that was at church. It was our church's Facebook Live. I was going to see if it is on LGFWB. I was going to see if it was on their thing yet. We're having trouble with our computer at school, at church.
Ground says we're in charge of popcorn at the expo. We have to have a popcorn machine for that. We can't.
I like kettle corn.
I can't do the back. Oh yeah. Nobody's making popcorn. There's a giant kettle corn people, and they do an awesome job every year.
Some people don't like kettle corn though, but I like that.
So here's the real salt, Redmond popcorn salt.
Can I try?
If you guys don't remember us going to Utah to the Redmond mine
That was so cool.
and licking the walls, hopefully this salt wasn't on the wall or anything. It wasn't. We know it wasn't.
I'll look it right now.
No, don't lick it. But you can get a little
You
pinch.
want a little bit?
Yes.
Here,
Let
let me help
Mama
you.
get a little pinch. But
It's very, very fine.
it's like
The
dust.
popcorn salt is it's very fine.
Now you've really gotten Bella's attention. Bella, back.
But knock my phone off. But then there's like clumps in there, and if you if you squeeze it, oh, did you see that? It just turns to like dust. It's so good though. Woo! I love me some salt.
So,
Here.
what do you know our code, Cassie, for Redmond?
No.
I know.
So we have a code for Redmond. I think it might be in Linktree, maybe not. Here, I'm gonna look real quick. I'll find it in a minute.
Is your salt real? That's what it says. Popcorn salt. It's so good. It's called a billboard. Okay.
I'm gonna find the little skull.
Nope, you're gonna go put it up for later. You don't need all that salt on your popcorn if you're gonna eat handfuls of it.
Okay, it might take me a little bit, sorry.
So, anybody got a joke?
I'll find it. We went there in the summer.
Ooh, that
didn't
would
we?
be good on fries, Emily. It's the same one that I sent to Cord's grandma this morning.
Oh, it is? How'd you send that? Boom, look at Cassie.
Give it a second.
Okay.
72 degrees in Cache, Oklahoma. Really? It says
Okay.
it's 62 right now.
So if you want to buy some Redmond popcorn salt, you have to go to their website. If I copy this link, can you put it in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I copied the link, but use code WFF15, Walker Farm Fan 15, WFF15, and that will save you 15% on your popcorn salt. Hopefully, if it still works right.
Get my skull.
Bella.
Popcorn salt.
Cassie's putting the link in the thing. This isn't linked to the salt.
What?
That was the.
No, that's way too long.
Oh, that's a long link. What is
You gotta
that?
open it up.
Oh, never mind.
Hang on, let me
Go back to the
teach Gary how to do it. You gotta actually click on it. It take you there.
I'm wrestling Bella with my leg over here, by the way, if you see me moving side to side a lot. And then she comes around and enters by Cassie instead. And then hits the camera.
Oh my goodness.
And then she jumps up.
Bella.
Now let's try it.
Okay, Cassie's gonna figure it out.
Okay,
Anyway,
now
some
get
of
down.
some of the best salt.
Teach your dog some manners.
Some of the best salt in the world. Redmond salt. Okay, I got her now.
What's the code they use?
WFF15. Walker Farm Fan 15. 15%.
She's my baby girl.
I drop links on about 22 channels. I don't know what that is. Santa Claus has 3 movies. There's Cassie's comment. Gary, a fence builder, not a phone expert. Thank you, Charles. I'll second that.
Oh.
You know what I use to tie up our electric fence wall go to the T-post?
What?
An old phone charger that didn't work anymore. The best use of technology. That's what I think about phones and chargers. Bella.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes had to be helped off the field after taking a big hit. I bet he was back out there though.
Redmond Salt is 75 minutes south of that person. Redmond Mine, Salt Mine. Those people there are really nice people too.
Yeah.
Great people.
All right. Well, 16 Minutes in Chestnut Hills Farmstead is going to go live from their kids' Christmas program. So we want you guys to go watch that. Ransom's going to ride his scooter around. Stay out of the mud with it.
There goes Bella. Thank goodness.
So, what else?
So at the movie theater, kids all get candy. So we will not be getting a bunch of candy tonight because it's school night. But Cassie, what's your favorite candy to put in Cassie puts candy in her popcorn.
Sometimes I like to put Milk Duds in my popcorn.
What
when
else?
it's really warm. And M&Ms.
Chocolate, is it the caramel M&Ms?
Oh yeah, I like those too.
they
Any
have-
M&Ms in it, but the chocolate caramel M&Ms are really good.
It says the link was cattle, not salt. So that link will work on any Redmond. The link that was in our description was probably to their cattle page, but if you use our code at checkout, any of the Redmond stores, whether it's table salt or cattle salt, it still saves 15%. So
Maybe we don't know how to work this gig.
No, we know what we're doing. The link that they gave us was for their ag because we talk about their agriculture salt, their garlic salt for our cattle a lot too. Janet says, hi, Gary and Cassie. Hi, Janet. Hopefully you're having a good day today. We are having some beautiful weather right now. When does Christmas break start? K-Barnes, about a week or 5 days from today. So
It's the last week of school for the kids.
Yes.
then,
All right, so I got the Redmond website right here with
the popcorn
the
salt.
popcorn salt. Sorry, got distracted.
Cassie sent in another link.
So use code WFF15, and then this should take you right to the popcorn salt.
Oh, you got it. It's
Too
really
long of a link
yeah.
again.
It's really long, so it's not working. The code still works. Thanks, Martha. Thanks for confirming. Did you see that, Ransom? Bella just took off with Ransom's truck in her mouth, about 100 miles an hour. So, what do you guys do for Christmas? Do you travel? Do you ever travel home to see family, or do you host Christmas? I think hosting Christmas would be a lot more work than traveling to see family because whoever's hosting has to do all the work. Charles says gummy clusters.
Why is this not wanting to be my friend today?
It's because it's too long. It's all right. They can find it. You just go to Redmond's website and it's pretty simple to use. It's not bad. Janet says she goes to her daughters. SDM will be alone this year for Christmas. Well, hopefully we'll keep putting out videos so you can watch some of our stuff and maybe find some local people that you know or friends to invite over. Mary Peterson says season's greetings. So we are lucky because Cassie and I's families both live about 10 minutes away each.
I'm determined for this to work.
And we are able to visit family, both sides of family for Christmas. So we don't have to travel very far and we don't have to host normally. So that's good too. Grounds family's got you. I think they're taking care of you.
Boom!
What?
Somebody's running away to Egypt. Where did the kids find David this morning? Ransom, come tell them where you found. Come over here. So David is back. Ransom will tell you all about where he was at this morning. And then you want to get the card to read him? Or I'll read it to him, either way.
Check yacht, coyote, yacht, I don't know, for his night vision setup.
David, the first
Where was he at today? We already showed him a video.
today,
Yeah.
he was under the Christmas tree sleeping.
Under the Christmas tree is sleep.
Sleeping on the job.
Where the card is.
It's probably right by him. You want to go look? Right by the Christmas tree?
Mazzy must have got it because the card was on the couch a while ago. It might be by the tree now, though.
Okay, well,
That link will take you to all the things. So, yeah, just go to the Redmond Life website, and then you can find the popcorn salt and use WFF15, and you won't be disappointed.
so if you guys don't know who David is, David showed up to our house about 3 days ago, and he is a shepherd, very similar to the elf on the shelf for some people, except David is looking for baby Jesus, and on his search for Jesus, he brings you along and leaves a card every day. He does something,
He
and
doesn't always do something.
but every day
He's
he
not
moves.
like a prankster.
No, but every day he moves.
Yeah.
He leaves a card.
And his card points you to Christ.
And his card always points you to Christ. So this is the card that David brought today. And it says, I find my rest in God. He is the God who saves me. Yes, I must find my rest in God. He is the God who gives me hope. Psalm 62, 1 and 5. Next time you are sad, frustrated, or disappointed, try talking to God and resting in Him. Resting in God means you tell Him how you feel and what you're worried about. He'll take care of you no matter what. He can help you through your tough times if you trust in Him. So these are just little reminders that David leaves behind for the kids to have some special memories along the way. So David's pretty awesome.
I think I have a condition called yawning.
Somebody asked where David was at. It's basically if you're not talking, you're wanting to yawn. I've learned that about Cassie.
Or eat. All right. So,
David the Shepherd. If you Google it, you'll find a link. Sometimes he gets, what? Sometimes he gets, oh. Sometimes you'll find it, sometimes you won't.
So go put that card back so we don't lose it. Dogs might eat it.
You want Bella to eat it? Look at Bella out there eating Shelby, trying to chew on her.
Easy. Don't fall. Go put it under the tree by him, okay?
Dennis said he's going to
So
order a
it's
pizza.
called the Shepherd's Treasure, but Ransom, you don't have to make him be like magical or anything, but Ransom thinks he is, so I don't say otherwise. But anyway, Shepherd's Treasure.
Mom,
What did that comment say?
is it?
Cassie asked for a joke earlier and I posted, if anyone wants the answer, let me know. Well, now I got to go all the way back up to find your joke.
Christmas movie called Christmas November is a wonderful movie. Christmas November. Cassie's likes jokes.
What do you call a cow with 2 legs shorter than the other 2?
Canoe.
Ransom says a canoe.
A cow with 2 legs shorter than the other. Short rib? Short sirloin? I don't know. It's got to be something to do with that, though.
No, it's a canoe.
A canoe?
Lean beef. Because they're leaning to one side.
Lean beef.
Boom, it hit her.
That's funny.
I like cow. I like
Christmas movie
cow
called
joke.
November Christmas is a wonderful movie. All right, I'll screenshot that. Got it screenshotted. So, 8 more minutes.
We are still planning to do a couple more local Christmas celebration things. We'll try to bring you guys along over on YouTube, Walker Farm Fam, because it's family outings, and it'll probably be maybe the Christmas shoot in Sapulpa, CHUTE, I assume. Yeah. And then we usually go see the lights in Muskogee. I don't know if we'll do that.
Ooh, Ed Kirkpatrick's going to cook a prime rib.
Our Brown
My
Farmhouse
dad loves prime rib.
said, "Did you hear about the Italian chef that died?"
Mom.
I assume this is a joke, but if not,
Can you show them all the...
Didn't hear about it, our
condolences
Farm's house.
to the Italian family.
Mom,
I think there's
Gabriel.
did you know,
I think there's a punchline coming.
did you know I got my scooter?
That's why you don't need a new one. You just need to keep that one.
No.
That's a good scooter, Ransom.
No, it
You
isn't.
got it signed.
Ransom wants a new scooter for Christmas.
Someone
Yeah, I'm gonna
said
keep
bon
it.
appetit. He always cooked roast. He
He
passed,
passed away. So sad that he ran out of time. Ha! Hilarious. I love a good joke. We were laughing hard last night at Cassie's Christmas dinner at school. There was
Wasn't at school, but for
or
school.
for school, there was some friends of ours at the table that were telling a story about how they met and how a couple of funny things that happened, and it was
One of their
hilarious.
dates
one
before
of the dates.
kids.
Anyway, it was very funny, and we were dying laughing for about
Everyone
15
was staring
minutes.
at us.
It was so funny.
What do you call a cow with no legs?
Canoe.
Ransom says a canoe.
There's some kind of joke with the answer's canoe, but I don't even know what it is.
What do you call a cow with no legs?
Is
What?
it a canoe? Wait,
Uh,
beef stew.
Ground beef.
I've heard that one.
I've heard that.
All right, so I'm gonna put the link in here to Chestnut Hills Farmsteads kids Christmas program. We want you guys to head over there. It's gonna start at 5:00.
It's always awesome when the kids are able to lead worship and lead to people to know about the Christmas story. Jackie Sailors, what do you call a dog with no legs? We're waiting, Jackie. What do you call a dog with no legs?
I don't know.
It's not a hot dog.
Maybe. Corn dog? Ground dog. I don't know.
Anita
Groundhog.
Said, a ground dog? Groundhog?
Come on, Jackie.
Anita says wait for them to start. Ground beef was the answer, Cassie. Yeah.
Mom, I'm slamming on my leg so hard.
What'd you do? Uh-oh.
Ha! It doesn't matter what you call him, he won't come anyway. Because he don't have any legs.
Do
Do the army crawl.
Yeah, I see it, Ransom.
Should
Tearing
I,
those wheels up. Tearing them
should
wheels
I
up.
keep on doing it?
Nothing. Somebody knew nothing. You can't come when they call. So that's funny.
All right. Well, you want to tell them one more time about the predator problem?
Yeah.
Those that just got here.
So if you missed it at the beginning of the video, we have been seeing right out here, right in that area,
He runs from the donkey pasture, though.
he comes from that and he goes across, and it is a young coyote, not a baby coyote, but it's a young, probably half-grown coyote. And Cassie's seen him 2 times, maybe 3.
Twice, I think.
I've seen him twice, and I think I seen Mama the second time. So when I saw him, and then I looked over to the left towards the neighbor's house, and I saw a bigger coyote, like a mama coyote. So
I should probably start.
we have a regular track for them. Now we need something that we can do at nighttime to take care of the problem.
I'm gonna set up in that big tree up there, and I'll be up in the ground, up in the air, so I can just shoot down.
You're not sitting in that tree. Go for it, Cassie. That would be entertaining.
Dad,
If you could get it. That'd be
Round accountability. That's the word I was looking for earlier. I was talking about with my concealed carry stuff for carrying at school. They always talk to us about round accountability, and you got to know what's beyond your target. Like if there's an intruder, there's a wall, but what's behind that wall? Like a bunch of kids or what? So out here, that's always going through my head. Round accountability
Don't
of
break it.
there's a house, there's the neighbor's cows, there's
Hey,
cars, there's a
that
road.
very much.
So all that goes through my head, and it stresses me out, and Gary knows that.
Cassie gets stressed out about a lot of stuff, but sometimes, like when the round is going to go into the ground, like guaranteed to go into the ground 100%, I'm not worried about it.
Well, I told him the lay of the land over there doesn't make me as nervous because how it goes. But that right there is all road right there. And and then there's a house. And then right here's a high spot with a road behind it. So this right here, I don't like at all.
Yeah. Well, so it's like if it was this side of that ground, like if I look and I look beyond the thing and all I see is dirt, I'm not worried about it. That's just me though.
If you have a dog that lays in front of the door, what's his name?
Matt.
All right, go Cowboys. Do they play tonight? We're gonna go watch a Christmas movie. Yeah, we could set up a trap. I just hate for our dogs to get in it. So, but we're gonna go watch a Christmas movie for the kids. You guys gave us a lot of good ideas. I'm gonna look through those screenshots, and
Top of the list is probably the one Grounds family recommended.
yeah.
A Boy Named Christmas.
And then Nico over at our Brown Farmhouse wasn't coming out. Sent me like several with all the different streaming services. So I'm going to check out Peacock, also see what's there, and then we'll get started.
Yep. All right, Jackie. I'll have to go back and read that. She said there's a second answer up above to her joke.
Yeah, she said, or call him drag and every night, or call him cigar and every night you take him out for a drag. Or something like that.
All right. Well, you guys go enjoy the Christmas not movie or Christmas play. Is it a play or program?
Tina, that makes sense.
Over at Chestnut Hills, and make sure that you tell them the Walkers sent you if you go over there.
Yeah, go over to Chestnut Hills Farmstead right now. Watch their Christmas program. We love you guys.
Yep. Have a great day.